Hello, everybody. Let me start by reading an excerpt from the beginning of me telling this story. It was all an act. That's what it was. Just an act. An act of the apostles. St. Jerome, in his commentary on the book of Galatians, made the claim that Peter and Paul were putting on a show, to which St. Augustine wrote a letter to St. Jerome in rebuke to the writer of the Latin Vulgate translation of what was the basis for our faith in Scripture today. What would readers of the Bible think if apostles were play acting? So let us set the stage, shall we, for this discussion between the fathers of our faith. In the Epistle to the Galatians, chapter 2, verse 11, we find a startling rebuke from Paul the Apostle to Peter, who is called Cephas, also an apostle. Apostle to apostle. Paul says, when Cephas came to Antioch, I opposed him to his face, for he was to be blamed. This was as good as a slap in the face to Peter, a reputed pillar of the church. What were the ramifications of this? If an apostle could be wrong, then what else could be wrong? Why? The very holy and sacred words written by St. Jerome himself were at issue here. And this was the nature of the letter and the letters that went between St. Augustine of Hippo and St. Jerome. How is this Latin Vulgate going to have any credibility if apostles can err? There was more written. Paul had also implicated James the Just in his accusation. Galatians chapter 2 verse 12 says, for before men came from James, Peter used to eat with the Gentiles. But when they arrived, these men from James, he began to draw back and separate himself from Gentiles, because he was afraid of those who belonged to the circumcision party or circumcision group. These were the men from James. This concludes the beginning chapters, or the beginning chapter of my story. Thank you.